Hi, I'm Ariane Poole, celebrity makeup artist and founder of Ariane Poole Cosmetics. Well, it is summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, and here in the UK it is really hot. We are having a heat wave, and I've been getting tons of emails from ladies saying their makeup is melting. What can they do? So I thought I would share with you today of how to avoid makeup meltdown. Now, this is the things that I actually have in my little makeup bag that I carry with me, because these are the things that I know that will really make a difference. We've got a fantastic kit on the website that introduces a few key items that you can add to your existing makeup collection. So let's get started. I'm going to take all of this off. Hopefully I won't scare you, and then I'm going to apply each step by step so that you can follow with me. These are the products that I use, and they really do work. So let me get all my makeup off. Right. I am ready to start. Hair back out of the way so you can see my full face. Now, if you're someone that needs to put on a moisturizer in the summertime, use a lightweight one. I find using my primer, the Pore Perfecting Primer, does the trick for me, and I don't need to add on that extra bit. Sometimes I will put on a really high SPF underneath all of this, because if I'm going to be out in the sunshine a lot, if I'm just going to be sitting with friends at a cafe or jumping up for a coffee or something like that, then I will keep the SPF that I'm going to be using in the CC cream that's coming up later. So let's start off. I love the Pore Perfecting Primer. This is fabulous. I find that in the summer months my pores become slightly more enlarged than normal, and makeup doesn't take well on enlarged pores. It kind of just all shows up. So rather than putting on a heavy foundation that will annihilate it, I'm using a pore perfecting product. I'm just putting a little pea size on, and I'm going to start here on my forehead and literally rub it in as you would do a moisturizer. Okay, so I'm doing it on the T-zone first. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit more and put it on my chin. Now, this product doesn't go underneath the eyes because it has got not a drying effect, but more of a mattifying effect, and that's not something that we want underneath the eye. So I'm putting it on my nose, as you can see here, around this area where really the pores do show up, especially in this hot weather. On my forehead, on my chin again, around my lip line here as well. That will help prevent those, those fine lines from showing up more as well. So it's a really great product all around. And a little bit on my cheeks. So that's the Pore Perfecting Primer. If you have not an issue with pores and you just want an anti-shine, then the Ultimate the Ultimate is the one for you. So there's two different types of primer that I would suggest for the summer months, either the Pore Perfecting or the Ultimate. Now, we need to really lighten up on our foundations and things like that. And sometimes a tinted moisturizer can be a little bit, I know it sounds strange, a little bit too heavy. So I'm opting for our CC cream. I love the CC creams in the summertime. They're lightweight, they're pigment rich, but they're not heavy. What you'll find is when you choose your CC cream, they come in a weird color. So look at that. That is light. And you may think of it, no, it's not, Ariane, it's gray, or it's bluish gray, but it's not. It really works beautifully. So I'm going to pop that on my cheek there, and watch how it just morphs into my skin tone. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, it comes in 4 shades: fair, light, which is the color I'm using, medium, and medium deep. So the fair is for somebody like, like a Nicole Kidman. The light is for someone like me, who's got a lighter complexion. The medium, I would go for somebody like Jennifer Aniston, has got a medium tone complexion. And then the medium deep, we're looking at sort of Salma Hayek, Sofia Vergara, from Modern Family. Those are the kind of ones for the medium deep. Or if you are lighter normally and you've got a bit of a tan, then the medium deep's for you. So let me just pop that on. I'm putting it on just like I would put a moisturizer on. Really easy. You don't have to use a brush with this. Like I said, in the summer, I like to keep things really simple. It shouldn't be too complicated. We want to get out there and enjoy that sunshine. We don't want to be sitting there doing our makeup the whole day. So I'm popping a little bit more here on my cheeks. Now, I've got really high coloring. And even if you have high coloring, you can see that this kind of tones it down quite a bit. If you haven't got high coloring, this is just perfect. I'm just popping that on. I'm going right underneath my eyes because this product can be used underneath the eyes, and it can eliminate the need for a concealer if you don't have very bad dark circles. Now you can see that the CC cream has covered my complexion quite well, but I have really high coloring and it's mainly concentrated here in my cheek area. So I'm going to choose to use my concealer palette. Now the concealer palette is going to be coming in this new, more compact size. The product inside is the same size, so you're going to get the same amount of product, but it's going to come into this really nice little compact so that you can just put it into your makeup bag, or in some cases, some people like to just put it into their back pocket or into their handbag in their sort of phone area. So I'm going to dry this now. I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer palette. I'm mixing the medium and the deep together, and I'm just popping that on my little bits of redness. And you can see how really well this covers. I mean, it's just fabulous. I love it. And depending on your sort of concerns, mine are like my frown lines and my sort of nose to mouth lines. I love our mineral illuminating pen. To me, it's my magic wand. So I'm going to use a little magic wand here, and I'm going to put it a little underneath my eyes. And you can see how low down I'm going. And I've chosen the medium shade. Now I know that I've chosen the light in the CC cream, but I don't want my under eyes and everything else to look too light. And I'm going to be putting bronzer on in a minute. So I've opted for the medium in the mineral pen. So I'm popping that just in the areas that I need it. And to me, that gives my face a real lift. Now that I've done my face, I've kind of evened out the skin tone, I'm going to add color. And this is where bronzer comes in. So I am going to be using our fabulous baked bronzer in Fiji. This color is really great because it's color adaptive. It's great for complexions that are paler like mine, but if you've got a darker complexion, it's great for that as well. I'm going to be using a big retractable brush. And the way to use bronzer is sparingly. You can always build it up. You don't want to go over the top because it's hard to remove it. So how I do bronzer is swirl around, tap a little of the excess off. So where I'm going to go is I'm going to go around my face. So I'm doing like a framing of the face to start off with. So that gives you the overall look. Then I'm going to fill in the areas that need it, which is pretty well the whole face. A lot of people say, you know, apply bronzer where the sun naturally hits. Well, I'm going to give you a little heads up. The sun hits your whole face. I've never been burnt just on my cheeks or just on the end of my nose or just on my forehead. If I have caught the sun or been burnt, it's pretty well all over. So I'm going to say, but gently put it all over. Now, where you want to accent and put a little bit more emphasis are on places like, I love doing it underneath my cheekbones, because I love the idea of getting a little bit more of a sculpted look. And with this bronzer, it's so easy to achieve. You know, just take a little bit and pop it underneath your cheekbones. I like to put it underneath my chin to hide the double chin. Haha. The other place that you really would like to put it is underneath your chin and on your neck, because this little area here is like the white triangle. It doesn't matter whether you faux tan or you get a natural tan, there's always this little white mark. And when I do my talks, I say this to ladies and they all go, oh, yes. And it's because we don't walk around like this. If we did, we'd walk into a wall or trip. So we walk. And when we're sitting out in the sun with friends, we're not sitting with our chins up. We're sitting facing them, having a chat, having our cappuccinos or whatever we're having. So this bit here always remains white. So I always put a touch of bronzer right there on my chin, underneath my chin. So that looks really terrific. And as I said, a little bit more under the cheekbone or on the top of the cheekbone. And it just gives that really wonderful, wonderful glow to the face. I'm going to now go on to my eyes because I've done the bronzing and I'm going to do my eyes. I've chosen to use my Crystal Taupe. Crystal Taupe is my go-to product no matter what. If I'm ever in doubt of anything that I'm doing, whether I'm doing a celebrity or doing myself or doing a private client or doing a talk, I always opt for the Crystal Taupe because it's a classic, it's a neutral, it works on literally everybody and every skin tone. And I'm going to pop that on my eyelids. And the bronzer and the Crystal Taupe are in the kit, so take a look. And it's super easy to use. They're water resistant and they don't crease, especially in these summer hot months. This is the perfect thing. You don't want your eyeshadow creasing. And if you're going to be using this as an eye base and applying maybe another favorite eyeshadow over the top, it's a really good option because it makes the other eyeshadows, it prevents them from creasing as well. But like I said, I like to keep things really simple. So added to the Crystal Taupe for my eyes, I'm going to use two of my favorite pencils for the summer. One is the Sienna gel pencil, and the other one is our new one, Adorn. So I'm going to start off with Adorn first. Adorn is a kind of a coppery brown color, and it looks just so gorgeous. And it looks really pretty, not just on brown eyes, but on blue eyes as well, and on hazel eyes, green eyes, you name it. What I love about it is it just brings out the sort of tones of the eye. And you can see it's really, really easy to use. I'm just running it underneath my eye like that, and then along the top. So I'm going to smooth that along so you can see. And these are gel pencils, so they're water resistant as well. They're crease proof. They're long lasting. But the good thing is, when you want to get them off, they will come off. Now, I'm doing that for the daytime look. If I wanted to jazz that up for the evening, I would use my Sienna pencil, which I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes. Next, I am going to go for a waterproof mascara. I love, love, love our waterproof mascara. The reason why is it doesn't make your eyelashes go crispy. Sometimes when you put a waterproof mascara on, it's almost like you've got crunchy eyelashes, and it's not good. This is truly a waterproof mascara, but if you're worried about thinking about how to get it off, don't be. You can use a normal eye makeup remover, or you can use a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil. Both of those do the trick beautifully if you don't want to invest in something else. Now I'm applying it to my lashes. And because it's waterproof, I actually can apply it to my lower lashes as well, without fear that it's all going to be ending up down here, which really does not look very good at all. I'm going to now go on to my under eye and face brightener. Now, the under eye and face brightener you get as a free gift with this kit. The under eye and face brightener is fantastic. It's sort of a multitude of shades, a confetti of colors, for want of a better word. And this works beautifully, just popped underneath the eyes like this. You can also use it on the T-zone if you want to get rid of any extra shine that you have throughout the day. Because, you know, even though this is a makeup meltdown, a non-makeup meltdown makeup, you still might get a little bit shiny, especially as the day progresses. So I'm popping that there, and it's just terrific. And don't be afraid of using this underneath the eyes. I've had it formulated in such a special way that even underneath the eyes, it doesn't settle into the fine lines. As a matter of fact, it actually blurs the fine lines, which is always a plus. And now I'm going to go on to my lips. Now, we've got two fabulous choices of lip color here in the kit. We've got the wonderful Lip Plumping lip gloss. The one that I've included in this kit that you see in the picture is called Cloud 9. It is a really gorgeous, nude, natural, great with smoky eyes, great with that no makeup look lip gloss. The other product is the Tinted Lip Balms. Now, the one that you see in the picture is Pink Lemonade, which is this one here, which, as you can see, this is used because this is my one. And this is also my one. So I'm going to be using these and showing you how to get a great look. But if you want to choose other shades in the Plumping lip gloss and in the tinted lip balm. You can just drop us a little note on your order and we will change it for whatever color you want. Now I'm going to put a little bit of lip pencil on because I need a lip pencil. My lip line is fading as I've gotten older. And I've gone for our Naked one, and the reason why is because I don't want it to take away from the lip color. So I pop that on. We have other shades, and this is a gel pencil, a gel lip pencil. It also is long lasting. If you want, you can put that underneath your lip gloss and it will make your lip gloss stay on that extra bit longer, which is always a bonus. So this is the Tinted Lip Balm. It's very creamy, it's not sticky, it hydrates, it protects your lips. I love it. And it comes in a host of fabulous shades. So if you want to check out the shades, go to the website, take a look at the colors that we offer. There are some really fantastic, everything from really soft, sort of nudie pinks to really bright, bold pinks and melon colors. Fantastic. And that is what I would consider my kind of daytime look. Now I can jazz this up and make it into an evening look. So I'm going to show you how to really quickly do that. So I'm going to give my lips a quick blot. So I love the pink lemonade for the daytime because I think it kind of balances off. It's not too much with the eyes. It's a nice, easy kind of color to wear. You can decide. Now I'm going to give that a blot. Now I'm going to add my, oops, sorry. Everything's dropping here. I'm going to add my sienna pencil, which is going to make the eyeshadow a little bit stronger, a little bit more evening. So if I want to take myself from day into evening, I don't have to take along a whole lot of eyeshadows. I take along one extra pencil. How easy. I'm going to take the brown, which is the sienna. I'm going to put it along. Now you don't have to use brown. We've got beautiful navy, which is called Voyage. That is a fantastic color as well. And we've got greens, we've got black, we've got charcoal grays, we've got plums. Oh, just such a wonderful selection of gel pencils. But if you can see here how I've gone just that little bit darker with my eyes, I'm going to just swap over here so you can see a bit more. I'm going underneath my eyes with the gel pencil. These gel pencils are super soft. They're easy to blend, but once you've blended them, within, say, about a minute, they will stay put and they will not shift. The black is fabulous if you want kohl inside your eyes, if you want to give yourself that extra little bit of wow. And they're, like I said, they're long lasting. So now I've gone a little bit more evening-y. Now I'm going to use my wonderful Cloud 9 gloss. And as I said, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous nude shade. And it works really well with that sort of smokier eye. If I wanted to really anti-shine, if I was getting a little bit too shiny, normally this doesn't happen. So this is not something that you have to do. But say you're somebody with a much more oily complexion, you may want to use the invisible blotting powder at the end and just give that a little bit of a going over like that, just a light dusting. Right, and there you have it, an evening look. So you've had a daytime look and an evening look from this kit. How wonderful. And all you have to do is add a few things that you perhaps have at home and you'll have that great summer look. And you'll be avoiding makeup meltdown as well. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Send me your comments and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.